Fucking Mary Bell. So I did that. I wanted to check with my uncle as well to see if there's anything I can do there. Where's the new island? I think we found it. Running out of places to put islands at this point. This is the bar. This is the bar. Wow, what an asshole. Yo, Nagurdy. It is, yes. It's gonna be about as long as Persona 5. This one's a little bit harder to play in big chunks, though. Okay, so I checked the two things I want to check. I've got the Bliss Rock now, so I can go to the tower. So we'll do that afterwards. Oh yeah? How far along have they gotten so far? The first 3 hours? Only! You act as if that's not a significant portion of time to watch somebody. who are we kidding? Oops. You have tutorials for like the first 40 hours of that game. I wouldn't be surprised if he has a similar reaction to mine. I liked some of the characters in 4 a little bit more than I did 5, but 5 does just about everything else better. It's just they just focused on stuff that would improve the game, and they did it well. Is there other stuff, or is this just the 2 areas? Yeah, there's more stuff. Oh, wait, this connects to that other island now. There are definitely some characters I'm not a fan of in Persona 4. Yeah, my issue with Persona 5 with the detailed dungeons and them being not just like these random generated ones that you go through in Golden is that after the first few dungeons in Persona 5, they really start to get boring. At least to me. Like, boring's not a good word for it. They just don't have as big of an impact as the earlier ones do. Like, they've got the aesthetic going for them and things like that. They look good. But I just didn't enjoy them nearly as much as the first few. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. The first few dungeons in that game are so damn good, and then the last few leave a bit to be desired. What? You can open them from the side? Weird. But I'm her friend. I'm her friend. Can I show you the Bliss Rock, maybe? No? You don't give a fuck about the Bliss Rock? I guess, I don't know. I liked the casino. I liked aspects of the casino. I didn't like parts of what you had to do to progress through the casino. What's up, Tyler the driver? What's Tyler, my little brother? What's up, guys? What's up? Double Tyler's here. you got for sale? Nothing. I got the Bliss Rock. You can't have it. Yeah, so you like the outside occurrences that made that dungeon special, more than the actual dungeon itself. The little things like finding the switches and stuff like that in the dungeon. Landlubbers. Nothing. Again. I think the first dungeon has a lot going for it, too, though. Like, when you go back into the dungeon after you've played the game and you go back into it and stuff like that, part of what makes it so significant is just how they go about bringing you into that world. And the character you're going against at that point, too. It all carries so much weight and makes it really good. One of my personal favorites, I think, is the vault, honestly. I should definitely buy this stuff. I don't like the story behind the vault as a whole. It kind of feels like a side aspect more than anything else. But I just like the design of it. And how you're, like, going through this giant bank vault and things like that. The castle, to me, was a bit lackluster, but the story going into it and, like, getting to see that, getting to see the aesthetic of what Persona 5 was going to be, what the enemies looked like, and things like that. You can't replace that. It was such a great first dungeon. Which one's the fourth dungeon? I'm trying to put the dungeons in my head in order. The desert area? Yeah, well, the fourth one's my favorite for different reasons. I like the music in that one, too. Tell me. Try the 3DS version? I have tried the 3DS version. I didn't beat it, but it seems to have made some decent quality of life changes and stuff to it. I think it made the game more accessible for people. Yeah, see, that was the thing. That's one of the reasons I like her dungeon so much, is because to me, it's the one that fits the most. And another thing about it is too is we're in the dungeons of bad guys for the most part, and we're getting to see the inside of bad guys. So getting to see like the inner workings of a character that wasn't evil, to me, held a lot of significance as well. Yo, Deformed, yo, Masa, what's up, guys? Okay, there's nothing up there. Oh, we got the stream earlier today than yesterday. That's a good sign. Oink, oink. Nin's bot? Is Nin here, but not his bot? I'm confused. You can't get into your account. Huh. I had that issue yesterday, by the way. I had to change my password and stuff, and relog in my account everywhere. Oh. Well, I don't know how I feel about finding out that you got mugged just now. And not, like, prior to this. Are you okay? Do you need any help of any kind with anything? You are alive, this is true. Did you have... I've been in a weird situation like that, but more on the outside. It didn't happen to me, but I saw it happen. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not the best person at keeping up with Discord and Twitter stuff. No, it's, you can tell me here, I just... would it make sense to tell you that, like, all of a sudden my heart started beating really fast when you said that? And I was just like, oh shit. It was kind of unnerving a little bit, thinking of something like that happening to you. I'm glad to know you're okay. I appreciate that. Might have been a little bit awkward to, like, I read another message somewhere and it's just like, welp, I just got mugged, and I would have been like, what the shit? I'm glad you're okay. So, what all got taken from you? And, like, where did it happen? Was it... I'm guessing when you were walking, more so than, like, just getting out of a car or something like that. You're on your bike. Did they take the bike too? Back when I was dating my first girlfriend, she used to ride her bike forward and backward to work all the time. And that had happened to somebody that worked there with her, so I was kind of afraid and took her forward and back to work from that point on for a while. Even if it was crazy times in the morning and stuff and work differences. That sucks, man. Did you file a police report or anything like that? You should do it anyway. Listen, it's up to you how much effort you put into it and things like that, but quite simply, they could just see a bike somewhere, and you could end up getting that back. But more than anything, what's most important about doing stuff like that is you don't want it to happen to somebody else either. So if there's the slightest chance of somebody getting caught or getting in trouble, I think it's worth it in that regard. I know you wouldn't wish it on anybody else. But that's entirely up to you, man. I don't know what I would do in that situation, and I definitely don't have that much faith in the police force in my area either. Yeah. Well, how did you get your bike? Because all bike tires and stuff like that have serial numbers on them. So if you purchased your bike from a store, you can get that type of information. I see. Sure, I'll take a rest for free. Holy barrels. You didn't get hurt or anything, did you? I know you attested to being alive, but... Well, that's good, at least. Oops. That's fine, dude. I'm glad you're okay. How I found out doesn't really matter, honestly. I'm more upset with myself for not knowing sooner and not talking to you about it sooner. I'm not upset with you by any means. You know, Nin, maybe we could set up some type of event that we can do together if you can get back into your Twitch account, and maybe we can try and put some money together to get some of those things back. At the very least, a bike so you can get forward and back to work easier. If you'd be interested in doing something like that, I'd be more than willing to help out with that. It's not about needing one. It's not about that. It doesn't mean that we couldn't do something like that. I want to go down there. Is that the only way for me to go? This place is slightly different. Oh, there's a chest. I missed Where did I come? I guess I came down from there, so this should lead me to nowhere. What are those 3 sets of stairs? This is so different from the other place. Yeah. And there was other people that wanted to see World of Final Fantasy, so you're not alone there. There's a good chance someone picks it. Winning definitely helps. Huh. There's no way to get over there. There's gotta be a way. Ooh. Bum, bum, bum. I don't have a leaf-in with me, so I can't open this door, right? Oh, never mind. RIP! Whoa. Oh, I know what this is. This is gonna take me back to the ruins. I am happy you're okay, dude, and thank you for letting me know. And again, if you want to talk or anything about anything later, just reach out, dude, okay? You can even call me if you want to. You should have my phone number. And if you don't, there's a problem. We have some problems, man. I was more so not stating you used your phone, but I figured the missus had a phone. That's the sound Nakurti makes when he's powering up. Naku! Bum, 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 da, 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 That was kind of the idea I was going for. Where haven't I checked? So, I came out there originally. And then this should just be the... Okay, this is the statue. I must have rotated the camera angle completely. You caught a Nakurti! Okay. I think I checked everything at this point. What's up, Iconic? I checked this way too, right? I just want to make sure I checked everything. Okay. Yep, we're good. Not too much, just trying to relax. Long days of work. I have not. Nakurti only Nuzlocke challenge. That's worse than the other one I was talking about. Who wants to do that? Oh god. I was watching you do it a little bit. What did you... So, I'm guessing you've finished 4 now then, if you're doing that type of stuff. What did you think overall with that? That's what you get for being a spoony bard. I know. But it's the funniest quote. And it's tied to Tella, because he says it. Tella's just an old man. Okay. There can only be one spoon. Are you gonna let me in now? I went and saw the statue. Hey, this house belongs to such and such. You ain't getting in here. Well, makes no sense, dude. If someone's ill, you don't just sit outside their house like, well, hope they get better. That's a lot of blue names in chat, by the way. Red break! Good old Naku green. I go with the red. Altana knows where it's at. Can I go in here now? Let me in! Yes. This tower definitely was not here before. Green tea green. I like green tea ice cream, but I don't really like green tea that much. Oh, wait, what? Oh. I've never had green tea cookies. We just need someone that's got a blue name to win a few times. You just have to win multiple times, Atheist Man. Oh god! The two of you said the same thing! It's meant to be. Raffle Rangers, unite! Okay, that needs to be a thing. That absolutely needs to be a thing. You guys have plastered my face all over everything. I want a deformed Nakurti and Eltanin Raffle Rangers created. And as we get the other Rangers, then we'll add them as well. Why would you have to have the most awkward pose? Does that make me like the evil guy for the Raffle Rangers? So I checked that area. Did I go everywhere there? Why does it look like there's a place I didn't go? Oh yeah, that's the bridge. I was already on the bridge in the future, though. I'm Rita. How about Ivan Ooze? You guys have to decide what your Megazords would be, too. Or your Zords, or whatever the little miniature ones are called before they turn into the Megazord. Yeah! Superheroes and teenage angst. Eltanin would ride in the giant thing that the little girl uses in Tales of the Abyss. The big bear thing that you can change, things like that, since he's such an Abyss fan. Whoa. Nakurti used the I win all raffles card. Oops, I meant to do something else. Oh, it worked out. These guys get decent experience and aren't too hard to kill. What? Da 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 da. It's a fish guy. It's a fish guy. Oh no. Not these things. Their AoE crap is crazy. Well, at least I can kill them quicker now than I could before. No! Oh, 8 damage. That was scary. You just freaking leveled up. All the sword dances. Maybe I need to use the Bliss Rock. NANI?! Okay, before I do that, let's see where I'm at. Oh. Well, we're finally on this place that we couldn't get before. Oh no! I have to do it again! Guys, you realize that this game has 2 discs, right? And we're still on the first disc. Yeah. Yep, it's a 2-disc game. I'm so glad you guys didn't know that. These games are so comfortable, Nakurti. They're like right up your alley. I don't know why you don't like them. Whoa. This is the game that never ends. It just goes on and on, my friends. most of the time, disc 2 is shorter. Guess I'll save on here. Oh, Eltanin, that's awful. That is like the worst suggestion I've ever heard in video games. But don't forget that most of the time you're prompted to save before switching disc. That's a safety measure as it is. Creepy. I don't understand what the game wants me to do right now. Proceed to the fane ahead and complete the pedestal of resurrection. What fane ahead? Did I miss steps or something? Maybe, like, it's not here? Maybe it's somewhere else yet? to go to the other one. Ride on the stone that brought you here. Okay. Oh. That must have been the question mark shard that I had. Because I only had one. No, I got another one. What shard was it then? I don't know what type of shard I used. Maybe I should try going to the left. Maybe there's something else. Okay, I can only go to the right. Let's press down, left. How do I leave? Alright, man. How do I leave this place? Can I not leave? How do I leave this place? I don't have all the shards. last shard for that. And I know I got an aqua shard, but I can't remember how many I need. Okay, we need one more for that too. Before we do that, I want to go in the other side of that temple and see what was there. And I still didn't use the question mark shard. It's weird that I couldn't get out of that place, though. Still a little bit of that area I want to check. Then after that, we put the land shard in. We need one more shard, guys. For all those pedestals at the beginning of the game, we need one more shard. There was that fish guy down there. We didn't go that way. It's talking about resurrection and stuff like that, too. I'm gonna be resurrecting God. What I'm gonna make Gabo after he's this healer class too. I could make him a cleric. I can't remember if the cleric gets sap or not, or if that was a mage that got sap. But I do need somebody, I think, that has that. Definitely helps. Now I wonder if that question mark shard is... if it goes into the pillar or not. Whoosh, whoosh. Alright, so let's go see if we can put this in somewhere. I still feel like I didn't go through the one entrance, though. Like this... oh, this is the set of steps. Okay, this was the other one I could see. Feels like something should be here, too. Just seems weird. What type of shard was this that I used then? I want to go down to the right. We're gonna go talk to the, whatchamacallit guy. The Demon King that I beat twice. And then we'll go put the land shard in. And it looks like it's a small island, so hopefully it won't be too much trouble. Oops. Excuse me. Okay, that's the cave where the ship's at. I forget where this is. That's the desert. I think it's further down to the right. Da, 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 da. Rip. What am I looking at here? It says that there's something over here. I don't see it though. Yeah, something's blinking there. It's not just my boat. That's where the lighthouse town used to be, I think. I don't know. Guess I was wrong about that. There's supposed to be something here, it looks like. There's definitely something blinking, like there should be something here. Oh well. Back to the ruins. I'm missing a shard for the final pedestal. I'm not quote-unquote missing it yet. It's the only one I haven't found yet. And we have the last piece for this one. This doesn't look like a super big island, so hopefully we can get some exploration done. No! Stupid enemies in their cold air. That wasn't too bad. Those guys have a lot of HP. And they give less experience than the guys in the last area that I was fighting. I guess we know where to grind if we want decent experience. Getting 200 per battle in battles that go quick, where I'm not taking a lot of damage. War song. Ooh. Wonder what that does. Raise allies' defense. Cool. That'll be helpful. Although I prefer something that reduces magic damage. That really is my only problem right now. Oh shit. Feels bad, man. I hate that surround spell. Fight lasted so long the enemies started to run out of MP. Come on! Thank you. Dear God. Dun 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 dun. Oh, there's a cave. Oh God. Don't let them go first. So we got a cave. Rip. Bird slash. There's some cold air nonsense. That was a rough fight. If they got the chance to spam cold breath multiple times, I was in trouble. Okay. So we kind of know what to expect now from this area. Talk to that guy. Just standing there doing nothing. I think he's okay. Sure. I'll rest. That statue looks familiar, guys, doesn't it? Here lies a brave young man. Rip, brave guy. I feel like I haven't found anything in a pot or anything in a while. There we go. Alright, I'll just have to defeat the bad guy for you guys to listen to me, I guess. Eh! No problem, Doc. Thank you for the 50 bits, dude. save it. Guidebook for this game, you mean? The funny thing about it is, I always loved collecting guidebooks, but I never used them. Other than after I beat games and stuff for the artwork that tended to be in them. And to find stuff that I never found on a first playthrough. I know I missed stuff in this game. I got stuck in this game for a long time. Multiple times as a kid. Can I go through the back? Guess not. Yeah, I wouldn't have used it anyway as a kid. Or even now. I like figuring stuff out myself. So I can't get in there and beat the guy. Okay, we did everything we could here, I guess. Let's go to the south, see if we can talk to this guy now that we talked to his brother. Aye. Yay. Da, 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 da. I'm gonna rest first before I go there. I wonder what type of boss this is gonna be. Sure. Onward! Wait, I forgot to talk to the parents that were up here. Since they asked me to talk to all the townspeople. Mumble. Oh yeah, forgot. I have to use the back door to talk to these two. Guess maybe we'll just try going to the cave, seeing what's there. Excuse me. Okay then. Maybe I have to talk to this guy again. Well, looks like I sure had a choice there. I have no idea what's going on. No! It's a freaking mimic. I want really cool items, but instead I just get mimics. Feels bad, man. Always right after I cast Tiptoe. Always. North get me anything? Okay, so we have to go that way. Oh, thanks for that auto host, man. It looks like it's gonna be the right way to go. Actually, it might just lead to that chest, so let's try it. Good. Don't be a mimic. I'm finding all these blueprints. I need to go back to the monster town at some point, I guess. I wonder how many of those I have now. Probably enough for the next item, at least. Oh no, not the fence. Bye. Heal us. Finally, an AoE heal. Good. I really wanted that. So where this one goes first, I guess? That's looking like the right way to go. So let's go up first and see where that goes. Nothing. Okay. Well, at least I checked it. Finally having an AoE heal. Now I can kind of put Gobbo on... Oh, wow, everyone fell asleep. Cool. Wake someone up that can do... Now they wake up. Holy shit! That was so much damage! Wait. I came out this way. I need to go down here. Oops. I want to tiptoe, not smell. Okay. Okay, there's a chest over there. That's a dead end. Ooh, what's that thing? I've gotten so many ribs now, and I haven't used any of them. Excuse me. Onward! Lead to the same spot? Nope. Good, I went the way with the chest. One of these days I'll get 1,000 in a chest. Ooh. What are those things? Hello! How are you doing today? Up we go. I'm doing alright. I got to start stream earlier today than last time, so that's always a good thing. I feel like we have to be getting to the end of this place. Yeah! See? Early! Nani? Rip. Yikes! Okay. I think we're good. He's at full HP. He's not. All I need is a song that, like, buffs my attack. Oh, Gabo. I don't have any antidotes on me. Don't think I've got one. No more healing from Melba now. I want to see how much damage that does. That did not look like a bolt attack. Now he's dodging attacks. Yay! Oh, now I've got multiple people to have outside. Cool. Let's see. I have to have an antidote somewhere. That boss wasn't too bad. do I get out now? Maybe they'll let me out because the fog's gone? Am I outside? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. So... So Gabbo's a heal slime now? What happens if I switch his class? That sprite work, though. Gonna bring the goddess statue. What a messed up town. Gotta tell this guy what happened again. I was just there! Lucas, buddy old pal. Why? Why do you want to leave? Yes. Oh, shit! This is the same priest from that other town. The priest that showed up on the shore with wounds and stuff like that, and the goddess statue. I'm probably like right before this happened, because he wasn't there for a significant period of time in the other town, as far as I know. Do 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 do. Wow. I hate people like that. Someone just like lying to your face is probably one of the most frustrating experiences there is. Another boss down. Okay, so now we can check that area that was blocked off by the fog. No, cold air. Those abilities hurt so damn much. I know there's, like, protection you can get against stuff like that. I don't know what class gives it in this game. Where am I? No! Come on! And now we're gonna get cold aired to death, aren't we? Bye, Gabo. Bye, Melvin. Well, that was fun. How much bigger is this island? Wait, is this a desert? It is! It's a desert area. Question is something going to have changed in this world now? Hey, Gabo's, normal again. I could go talk to the queen to see if anything's up with her. Other than that, I don't see any other reason to be here. The time hasn't changed. I guess we can just go back. See if anything new down here. Nope. We didn't get a shard yet, but we do have a new place to check now. So let's go back. And in the future, this place is completely covered in sand. Why is he a slime again? We did not get a shard. Now he's normal. I'm so confused. Now he's a heel slime. Okay, where's this new place? Above the desert, it has to be. Yeah. Wait, is there a way for me to get up there? Or is it covered by mountains? From the top, I can get up there. While we're up there, we can check the monster place, too, and give the guy blueprints, I guess. Since it's been a while since we've been there. Oh. I'm like, oh man, I've been traveling this way for a while. I should be there now. I was wrong. Show them all the blueprints we have. Did you take all of them? Because I had a few sets of blueprints. Looks like you took them all. Bum bum ba da da. So did he build anything? I sent all these monsters to the monster park. Maybe I have to leave out and then come back. I don't remember ever using the monster park. Let's see if the place has changed. Nope. Okay, well, whatever. We gave him blueprints. Maybe it takes time or something. We'll come back and check at some other point. Now, to go over here. Let's see how many areas are in this place. Alright, we know the town's gonna be there. See if the cave's gonna be there as well. Okay, they're just connected now. I was already there in the future. Okay, so there's no cave now. Just this. Timers for what? That's not too special. Alright. To the town then, I guess. Go up and around here, make sure there's nothing extra that I missed. Nope. Bork, bork. Did he say all shucks? It's Goofy. Gorsh. Wait, was there stairs in the past that I completely missed? I don't remember seeing them. It was a big building though. Maybe I just missed them. Oh, let's hope I didn't miss anything. I'd like to know what the kid's apparently lying about. Wow. Well, so much for being remembered. Aqua? Oh, it's the last shard! Loot. Ooh. Dragon armor? I need to remember where this stuff is, because I'm gonna have to buy it at some point. Poor Leaf. Telling the truth, but getting yelled at for it. These are all going to say the same thing, aren't they? That's not where the Great Priest lies. Man! These people lied a lot. They were very grateful, it seems. Sure, I'll save. important that I just found bunny ears. Impossible. I dropped some frames apparently. Doesn't look like I'm dropping any more. I was definitely dropping frames, so... I'll keep a watch on my frames and stuff for a bit. What an asshole. I'm dropping frames again, so I might need to cut the stream. It could just be something going on with Twitch, but it could also be my internet, so I'm not sure. I've dropped 2.5% of my frames, which is definitely not good. I guess that's everything here then. Oops. He's almost good with fighter. He's done with healer. Ways to go and bard and stuff. Let's go to Dharma. See if we can actually change his class and hope he doesn't lose stuff. We'll save it first, of course. I could put him back on warrior, I guess. That would give him HP, he'd be doing damage again. Yeah, let's at least max it first, and then I'll switch him to something else. Only thing is he's gonna have less MP now. Alright, let's put the last shard in the pedestal. Gonna feel good. We did it! All the pedestals! They're done! These guys don't look fun. I got 26 MP as a warrior. Yeah, I can't keep Gabo as a warrior. That's just not gonna work. I'll make him like a shepherd after this, maybe? And see what I learn from that. It's gonna be locked. No? This is a weird shaped town. Oh, there goes some frames again. Is the stream any better for you guys now, or is it still being a pain? Yeah, it looks like it keeps dropping frames now. Let's go see what the rest of the area is like down here, and then we'll come back up here. Yeah. I'll give it another like 5-10 minutes. If it keeps dropping frames, I think I'll cut stream for tonight. Oops. Yeah, I don't think it was originally gonna come over here. For whatever reason. Yeah, I'd say they're not quite as popular here, but they're still pretty popular. Wait. Oh, really? Interesting. Turn it, please. Where'd she go now? That'd be a very weird movie. There earlier, I don't think. I have to talk to the king. Those are the only items I have that I know of that would potentially do something.
Oh, this is a long memory.
Flat Earth? It's been confirmed, guys. You saw it here. This is a really long memory. It's a long memory. Feels bad. There they are. Can find the steps. Got like a bunch of these now. Hey, mashed potato fan. I forget whether I could enter this place or not before. I think I could. Yeah, I could. I talked to this guy. Or these guys. There are indeed. Alright, guys. Between dropping frames and stuff like that here, and it already being 10 o'clock, I'm going to call it for tonight. But give me a moment. I will try and find somebody to host you guys with. See if anyone interesting streaming.